Coach said last year how even though you weren't able to play, you'd be in the front row in meetings, paying attention, trying to learn the new defense. I mean, what was it about that, I guess, that's translating to the success you're having this spring?
Right. So when you're sitting out, you can go, one of two directions. You either can sit there and just kind of feel sorry for yourself, or you can be as involved. You can be involved, and for me, I was taking mental reps. I was being in the playbook so I could be, another set of eyes. And if I wouldn't have done that, I don't think I would have been prepared, for this spring right now. So that was really valuable, and that's something, Coach McGuire talks about. It's like being in the playbook all the time. So I was just, doing what I was expected to do, and, just following, the protocol, and, it's paying off for me now. So.
When you took that aggressive approach last summer to try and get back in time for the season, was it part mental that you had to take that approach, or was there a chance you could have made it back without setbacks?
I guess I felt like I was being aggressive as I could throughout the whole process. But, as the season was approaching, it was like, okay, I got to turn this up, just to see what can happen there. So in my thought process all along was, I'm going to play. That's all you think about. But, reality kind of set in. It's like, man, I'm not really running right now. And, that was frustrating. But at the same time, I couldn't dwell on it all. I had to just do everything I could, to be ready for when that time came again. Because I knew, I had faith, faith in myself. I had faith in everyone around me, and the sport I had, that it was going to, turn the corner, and I was going to play.
Jarrett, do you feel you're at 2013 levels yet?
I feel really close. And, for me personally, I don't know if I'd ever say yes to that question. I don't know, because maybe I think of myself as being like some guy who's always been really athletic, even if that never was the case. So maybe I don't know if I can ever say yes to that question, but I am feeling pretty good.
And then take us through the hours right after the injury. I mean, you stayed in Texas, right? Had surgery. What was going through your mind at the time?
So immediately after the injury and getting X-rays, I was taken back in the locker room, and it didn't really sink in, the whole thing, me being hurt, because I never really had that kind of injury before, and our mindset at that time was, if you're winning or tired, you tap your helmet, take a break, and come back out. And that was the first time I tapped my helmet. I was like, all right, I'm going to have to walk this one off, but I couldn't really get up, so that was kind of interesting and different for me. But at that same time, even though I was sitting there, I was like, okay, I'm not playing, but I think I'll be good next week maybe. But then I started seeing my teammates come up to me and saying, oh, I'm so sorry, man, we want to do this for you. And then it was sinking a little bit more, so I guess I had a mixture of sadness and appreciation, because I felt so humbled that all my teammates were coming back to me